What's up? What's up? Big Herc Prison Talk live stream. You guys are tuned in to episode 83. We've been doing this thing 83 weeks. Prison Talk live stream. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you got to, bust some female cheeks out there. Have a little fun. Enjoy life. Make some money. Love your family. Be positive in life. If you guys haven't got a chance to check out the website, make sure you go to FreshOutSeries.com. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. You know, a lot of you guys watch, but you don't subscribe. I don't know why you don't subscribe unless you're a motherfucking weenie. If you're a weenie, then you don't subscribe. But if you ain't a weenie, you would subscribe because you know we kick some real shit. We got the dopest channel out. And, we keep it real with you guys. We have also been selected by YouTube, for those who don't know, as one of the channels to do the membership program. So you guys could actually sign up to be members of the Wig Splitter crew. We're still going to have a free channel, but for those who sign up, you got a lot of perks coming, man. You guys get to participate and helping us produce this dope-ass content we've been producing for you guys. It helps us, keep bringing you stuff like the Peanut episode, like the Rampart episode. It allows us to really up our production value. Also, every quarter, we're going to be donating to a charity a percentage of what we make from YouTube on the membership. And every quarter, that charity will change. So you guys get to contribute to the actual choosing of the charity. Also, you will get, after 6 months, you'll get a Fresh Out clothing package. And then the next 6 months, you'll get a commissary package, which will have some spreads, recipes, and some other stuff up in there that you guys can get your spread on with. Also, you'll have 10% all the time in our store. 10%. 10% in anything in the store. And you'll be able to have your names in the credits of the Fresh Out up-and-coming interviews. So you guys will get to actually have your names in the credits. And before I get going, I got to give a shout-out to our Super Chat members. Jep34, Christopher C., Superfolk 6, Bounce Back Life, and Patrick Riel, Bounce Back Life After. Okay, I hear you. So those are our Super Chat members. Want to give a shout out to them real quick. And yeah, man, things are moving. YouTube is seeing our potential. So we're doing that program. You can check it out in the community tab. And if you want to sign up, go to the community tab. You can sign up. We'll also be having some of that really gritty content that we can't show on YouTube for our special members, bloopers, outtakes, and a lot of those other. You guys have to be asking me about that other stuff that I used to do back in the day in the porn game. I can talk about that on there for the private members, but I can't really put it on here for YouTube. So, yeah, sign up. You guys got a lot of perks, man. It's only $4.99 a month, and you guys will be part of our Wig Splitter crew. So shout out all to the Super Chat members that have become members. We appreciate you guys. Got any questions? Go to the website. You can subscribe. The channel's still going to be free for those who aren't members. But, if you become a member, you know what that means. You get to split some motherfucking wigs. So sign up. Anyways, how was everybody's weekend? What's cracking, man? What's going on with you? Yeah, we're going to have some bloopers on there, some video stuff that we can't show on our main channel. So for those who want to hear about the cuck stories, man, you got to sign up, man. You got to sign up. Somebody said robbed the bank last year and got caught out on $75,000 bond. Ooh, look like you might do some time, homie. Not good, man. Somebody said, thanks for the motivation. Big Herc, when I first started watching you, I was struggling and making $18 an hour. Your motivation has helped me get a new job. I'm making $57.50 an hour. Once I get my next certificate, I'll be making $150 an hour. I'm a 20-year-old with 3 kids, all girls, still married, sexy wife. Congrats, man. Congrats on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody asked me, did I see that their Cali's paying the inmates $1 an hour to put out the fires? Yeah, man, I know all about the fire situation. I was at a fire camp when I was in youth authority, so we used to work on the fire camps. And, you know, you're making $1, $2 a day, I think, maximum. But, yeah, you have to put in the work, man. I mean, prison is cheap labor. That's why I be trying to tell these dudes, if you're going to, you know, stay the fuck out of trouble. But if you have to do time, man, rehabilitate yourself. Don't depend on a system to do it for you. Knowing what you know, would you hire an ex-con? Yeah, all my partners I fuck with are ex-cons. Ex-cons, I can trust them. They know what it means to keep their word. See, a lot of people who ain't never been in any trouble, their word ain't shit. They'll say something, and then the next minute they'll keep it pushing. They don't even they don't take their word as value. Perfect example is a lot of times people sell you services, and if it doesn't work out, they figure, oh, what the hell. But in prison, if you say you're gonna do something, you don't do it, that's a wig split. You know what I'm saying? J-Man, thanks for the donation. Come on, man. That's a stupid-ass question, man. I don't give a fuck if you're donating. Don't ask no stupid shit like that, man. We're trying to have a conversation that's going to stimulate some thought, man. I'm not going to entertain that, brother. Hey, well, if your nephew wants to do an interview, tell him to shoot us an email, man. FreshOutSeries@gmail.com, or go to the website, subscribe, and he can leave us a message off the website. Yeah, man, there's a lot of interesting things out there. And, a lot of people think prison's a joke, but it's not somewhere that I would ever try to endorse going to get game. Get your motherfucking game on the street, man. I didn't hear about the black man shot in Florida. I know there are people being shot every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Do I ever go back and watch my first few episodes to see how far the channel has come? You know what, man? I sit back and sometimes I chop it up with my partner. He was just over here Sunday. We kicked it, and we kind of go over. It's just like, man, it's been a journey, man. It's been 5 years, and when I first started this, I was still on federal probation. So it was like I was hustling this show and still maintaining that paperwork, man. But yeah, it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing, man. Hugh, thanks for the donation. You want to know what happens to chomos in prison? They get their wig split, man. Plain and simple. You're a chomo, you get your wig split in prison. He said, do prisoners get big from stress or steroids? Neither one. People in prison are doing a lot of sleeping. And even though they're eating high carb meals, top ramen, potatoes, rice, protein's expensive, man. You don't get that much protein. You might be lucky to get a burger on burger day, like they have burger days Wednesday, and then they have chicken. I think chicken is on fucking Friday or Thursday, and sometimes they have meatloaf. But the shit is, the chicken, man, everybody's stealing all the fucking chicken. So half of it don't make it to the main line. Whenever they got any type of meat, motherfuckers are stealing the meat and they're selling it on the side. So you have very little, you have very little protein. So, you guys are limited on their protein, but they're doing a lot of sleeping. You're not in a high stressful environment like in Publix where you have to go to work every day and shit, man, so you can recover easier. Hugh, thanks for the donation. Have you ever been offered money to split wigs? Yes, I have. I've been offered money on the street to split wigs because the candy ass couldn't handle their own business. But I told him, you can't pay me enough to take a penitentiary chance to split a wig for your candy ass. So I told him to go handle his own business. He had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend was dealing with a situation with another guy, and he wanted to have me go over there with a couple of my homies while he talked to the guy, but had us stand in the background. Come on, man. That's some candy ass shit. I'm not gonna waste my time standing around for $100 while you go ahead and, you know, try to talk like a little bitch. That's some bullshit, man. Doing any more cooking like? Are you doing any more cooking like you did that sweet and sour chicken? You can split eggs like you split wigs with that one hand. You know what? I haven't had time to do any more cooking videos as far as outside cooking. You know, the spread stuff, me and Badger got out, me and Chef V, Suave, me and, you know, Raw God Body. But I like to eat good food, man. I like to barbecue, eat really good food. I don't eat top ramen on the street. I don't eat motherfucking canned tuna like that. I had enough canned tuna to last me a lifetime. But I do like to share the videos with you guys so that you guys can see from a distance what the fuck people are eating in prison, which is garbage. Stay out here, get your education, watch Fresh Out, subscribe, and you ain't got to go to prison to get the game, man. You can avoid all that bullshit fucking with us right here. Where do you sign up on YouTube? Go to the community tab, and you can go in there and you can sign up. They're the sign up button on our YouTube channel. Suggestion on hustle my G could do. He's on camp for retired racehorses. I don't know about that one, buddy. Herc, are there fight clubs in prison? Nah, ain't no fight clubs, man. I didn't see any. They might have them at the level 4s where motherfuckers is the guards were staging shit. But hey, man, in the feds, motherfuckers is trying to get game. There's dudes in there. There's guys in the feds that have cases that are in the billions. Balling out of control. Billions. Listen what I'm telling you guys. There's millionaires, but there's motherfuckers in there who have been, you know, who have touched $1 billion. So when you start talking about, you know, dudes with $500,000 cases, dude got caught with, you know, with these way out cases, man, you're trying to get game. You're not trying to, if a motherfucker's run around fighting in prison, he's a dumbass. You ain't getting no game going back and forth to the hole. You want to get educated as much as possible when you go to prison so you don't make the same motherfucking mistakes. Hugh, thanks for the donation, homie. Appreciate it. Big Herc, salute, brother. I have a question. When there is a crooked CO or DO, does everybody know or do they stay in the low? You know, no, you don't even know, man. I mean, if somebody's crooked and they're bringing in drugs, or they're bringing in, you know, they're bringing in cigarettes or something like that, it's, you know, motherfucker ain't telling. They don't want to fuck their hookup off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody keeps saying they want to talk about farts, man. I don't understand if a motherfucker want to talk. Look, if you fart in prison out loud, a motherfucker will split your fucking wig, man. You know what I'm saying? You will get your wig split. So I would advise you, if you got a fart, you better squeeze your motherfucking butt cheeks as tight as you can, and that shit better not make a noise, because the homies is not going to entertain your lad ass butt cheeks clapping with that funky ass air coming out of it. So put that into perspective. If you like to fart out loud, don't go to prison, because the motherfucker will whoop that ass for you farting out loud. Quad X, thanks for the donation, man. Much love. Tyler Castillo, thanks for coming a member, man. Appreciate it. Michael Hernandez, thanks for the donation, man. Crop Cam, thanks for the donation, man. Just love the show. That's it. Keep it up. Appreciate it, homie. Hugh, ever been sent to the hole? For how long? Thanks for the donation, Hugh. I've been to the hole for about a week on some bullshit. But, you know, I was trying to stay out of the hole because I know that there's nothing for me in the hole. It's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? Somebody said, isn't it gay to squeeze your cheeks? If you're squeezing somebody else's cheeks, it's gay. But if you got a fart and you squeeze your cheeks so you don't make a motherfucking noise, I don't think that's gay, but maybe you're thinking about some other shit. You want to squeeze somebody else's cheeks, huh? Yo, cheek squeezer. Can you please tell us if you have any experience with adopted prisoner program? Have you heard of it? No, I don't have any experience with adopted prisoner program. It sounds familiar, but I haven't had any experience with that program. Waterson, thanks for the donation. Would you make a video on the food you eat now? You know what? I can do that, man. I can do that. I'll talk to my I'll talk with my guy, and what we'll do, we'll put together maybe some videos about the kind of food that I'm enjoying now since I'm free. You know, fuck the Cheetos, the squeezed cheese, and all that bullshit. You know, I can show you guys how I get out, man. I'll put together some big Herc cuisine for you guys, so you can get your swallow. Somebody said, Big Herc, if a man killed his own child and he pled guilty, will he get his wig split regardless if it was murder or manslaughter? Yeah, that's a wig split, man. That's a wig split. See, what you guys don't realize, let me tell you guys something. A lot of you guys watch the channel, and prison is, you don't just get there by committing a crime. You get there because you've been involved in negative energy. So that negative energy, by the time you made it to prison, has just now caught up to you, and now there's karma. So if you were a piece of shit and you did all these bad things to people, eventually when you get to prison, there's going to be somebody in there who's just as bad, who's an evil motherfucker, and you're going to meet your nemesis. And there's a possibility you're going to get your wig split unless you're willing to do what it takes. So you candy asses out here fucking around, you better straighten up your game, man, because you go to prison and, you know, you got a fucked up case, beating on a woman, hurting a little kid, doing some chomo shit. You're going to go to prison and you're going to get your fucking wig split, man. Somebody said, what's the appropriate time to beat your meat in prison? Well, the not appropriate time is to do it where other people can see you. Because if you get caught basically sex playing a motherfucker, one of two things are happening. If it's somebody who's on some cheek busting time, they're going to think you're sending them an invitation, which means that you might have a predator now at your back door. Literally, at your back door. Two, you can get your wig split because you're disrespecting. You don't gun yourself down in front of other males. So you better wait till you get some private time in the cell by yourself, with the motherfucking towel over your window so that you're not putting on a show, or you better try to get one off in the shower real quick if you got a private shower. Other than that, hey man, you can't, there is no privacy and you're pretty much fucked. Cop Cam, thanks for the donation, man. First time I saw your show, I thought your name was Big Hurt. Nah, as in the dude from You Don't Fuck With. Nah, Big Hurt, like Hercules, man. Thanks for the donation, homie. Yeah, like that pineapple chicken, man. I ain't made that in a while, man. It's funny you brought that pineapple chicken up. I think I'm gonna have to make that for the wifey, man. That was a special meal that I used to hook up for her. I think I'm gonna have to hook that up again. Alex, man, what's up, man? Thanks for donation. I feel like more guys in the pen know more about respect than guys on the street. It's sad how you have to go to jail to learn about respect these days. You know what, man? You don't have to go to jail to learn about respect. You just got to have the right motherfuckers around you. See, the problem is a lot of you guys don't have the proper male associates. A lot of these guys, I didn't have it. I had guys that, I look back now and I wish I would have paid more attention, to the people I had around me. But you guys got to, have the right male influence, the right male mentors, get laced up. You can't be raised up by a bunch of women and expect to be a man and not gossip and talk shit. See, women gossip. And I'm not disrespecting women, but women gossip. All those housewife shows are about gossip. Men ain't supposed to be talking like that. Oh, did you hear about so-and-so, so-and-so? Oh, look at my abs. Oh, why'd you do this? Oh, stop it. That's some bitch-ass shit, man. Men ain't supposed to act like that. Whining and pillow talking, acting like that. Women gossip. That's what they do. They watch soap operas and they gossip. Wendy Williams sells gossip. So if you have more men in your life, you'll learn that men don't gossip. And some of you guys, man, it's sad to say, but I know you guys didn't grow up getting in fights. But when I was little, we used to, I used to catch fades all the time. I got in fights in 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. I got in a fight every year of growing up, all the way up until probably my senior year of high school. So if you ain't never been in a real fight, you don't know sometimes what it's like to be a man. And I'm not saying you ain't got to go to prison to get in a fight. I'm just saying defending yourself, because you shouldn't shoot somebody because you can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Hugh, thanks for the donation, man. How far-fetched is HBO's show Oz from real prison? You know what? I'm sorry to say, man, I never watched Oz. That show was out when I was in prison, and I didn't want to watch prison while I was in prison. That's the last thing I wanted to do, was watch prison in prison. So I never watched that show. A lot of guys used to watch that shit, and I thought it was pretty sad. And that's one of the reasons why I want to come up with this show, so that all those people in there who get entertained by the shit would watch my show. Big Herc, just a serious question. Do you have psychological problems now from being in prison for so long? No, because I didn't allow myself to become institutionalized. You know what I mean? I didn't buy into the whole inmate, convict, all that bullshit. And that's what makes a person institutionalized, is when you start, portraying that prison life like it's your life. Prison, for me, was just passing. It was a passing through. It was a transitional period. So never did I get involved or take that stuff in there serious. I didn't own nothing in there. It was the government shit. And I didn't act like, it was my home. I was always just transitioning. So when you look at it like that, it's different. But if you go into prison and you get caught up in the politics yeah, you're going to have some problems when you get out. Somebody said, Big Herc didn't have anybody. I wasn't gunning nobody down like that. You a little gunner, huh? You a cold gunner. You little youngster. You better put your little pecker away, man. This ain't the right time to be gunning us down during the show. Somebody said, can you tell me about your first cheek busting story? See, now that kind of story is going to be for the people who sign up for the Fresh Out membership program. I got a lot of cheek busting stories. I got some cheek busting stories that I had your ass rolling. So we're going to be having those stories on the other exclusive content with the members. Kevin Kev, what's up, man? Thanks for the donation. Is your girl tripping over how loud you be live streaming? Nah, you know what? She be telling me sometimes, why are you talking so loud? But I figure if I whisper, you guys ain't gonna hear what I'm saying. And I be chopping it up with you guys, I be juiced. So I talk a little loud. Excuse me if it's too loud, but I'll be pumped up, man. I'll be trying to keep you guys pumped up. Somebody said, do you remember your last day in the pen went down? Were you worried someone was going to fuck it up? Possibly try and keep you there? You know what? It's funny you said that, man. It's funny you fucking said that. I'm actually, if you go to our channel, we're doing blogs now on the website. You can go and read the blogs. My bio's on there, and I'm actually doing a blog about my last day of prison. My last day of prison, man, was the best day of my fucking life, man. The best day of my life. The second day was getting married. But the first day, the most important, because if I would have never got released from prison, I wouldn't have the life I have now. So that's the best day of my life. And it's one of the best days of my life because I felt like I became a new man. I learned a lot about myself. And before, I was just kind of wandering through life. I had no fucking direction. But while I was in prison, I really spent a lot of time on getting my motherfucking mind right. So when I got out of prison, I was a whole new person. See, I didn't go to prison and just sit down and kick it and tell war stories. I really spent a lot of time meditating, decompressing, reflecting, and taking responsibility for my mistakes. A lot of guys don't take responsibility for their mistakes. They blame other people. And when they get out, you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. It's the same shit, man. But damn, man, my last day of prison, I'm gonna put the blog up. I'm gonna finish it this week. So go to FreshOutSeries.com. You'll check it out. But my last day of prison, man, I wasn't worried about shit. My homies was looking out for me. Shout out to Little Buddy. Shout out to Chef V. They were my motherfucking, my closest friends in there. And the homie Ace. And, a lot of people didn't even know when I was getting out, except for my closest friends. And so I stayed out the way, man. I stayed out the way, but it was a beautiful day, man. My last day of prison, man, fuck. I was so fucking happy. It was like it was a fucking bad dream, man. Walking out of those fucking gates, man. I hated that shit. I was so glad to get out of there, but I was sad I left some good dudes. But blessings have bestowed us, and all my good dudes are out now. Only one dude left to get out. That's the homie Ace, but everybody else is out. You know what I mean? Hugh, thanks for the donation again. Dumb question, but any predator ever try to attack you? Nah, man. Ain't had no issues with no fucking predators in there. And if motherfucker ran up, I would have to handle my business, man. I wouldn't nobody gonna do anything I didn't want done to myself, so I wasn't going out like that. Would you box someone on YouTube and pay the day, win or lose? Man, somebody wants to charge. If somebody's on that kind of time, tell them to bring it on. I ain't never ducked no wreck. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fight no professional boxer. I'm not no fucking professional boxer, but man, a lot of cats are keyboard warriors and they like to talk all this shit, but I'm not going to come on here and talk and try to act like I'm this hard ass motherfucker. I'm just going to be me. But if you run up, you're going to get beat the fuck down because I'm not taking no ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna put hands on me and I'm gonna stand there. I'm not the one. But I don't go out looking for trouble and I don't endorse beating up people. But I'm a man, I'm not a candy ass, and I will defend myself. Rusty Shackleford, thanks for the donation. Were you able to get booze in prison? If so, did any guys get drunk and start cheek busting? Yeah. Look, man, you guys with your fucking cheek busting. I don't know what shows you guys watch, and maybe they do a lot more of this shit in some other prisons down south or in Midwest or some shit, and it probably does happen in some California state prisons, I'm quite sure, but I never ran across motherfuckers busting cheeks up in there of another man. I never ran across that. I had a homie that was busting the cheeks of a female school teacher. Real talk. He would work at the school and he was busting her cheeks during the little fucking break period. You know what I'm saying? He let me smell his fingers and he had motherfucking coochie on his hands. He was busting female cheeks. Never seen any motherfucking male cheek busters outside of what I heard. I wasn't in the same unit as Big Mike, but I heard through another motherfucker that he used to hear the motherfucker busting the Native American cheeks at night. So that's all I got to say about that. When I was at Rampart, I didn't see any homosexual activity. When I was at Sheridan, there was a couple of punks walking the yard, but I didn't talk to them. You know what I mean? They had motherfucking boyfriends, but I didn't fuck with them. And then when I was at Herlong, there wasn't a bunch of punks running around on the yard. So for you guys who want to get into male cheek busting, they got websites for that shit. And you can sign up, become a member, and you too can buy some oil and get your cheeks busted for that. As far as drinking, there was Pruno in prison, but I never fuck with the Pruno. I don't drink, so that wasn't my thing. But yeah, you guys like to bust them, talk about the male cheeks, man. I ain't with that shit. So everybody has some old fantasy, and to me, it's like Hollywood endorses that shit, and some of the institutions endorse that stuff because they think that it's cool, and that's why they took away all the fiend books. But fuck that, man. Bust some motherfucking female cheeks, man. Keep it rolling. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they want to know about damn female cheeks, man. It's like some old homo, it's some homo shit, man. You know what I mean? If that's what you're into, hey, man, you'd be a happy camper in there. You could probably, slang your cheeks and make some money. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be fucking with you. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be hollering at me. You wouldn't be kicking it. I wouldn't be hollering at you, and I'm not gonna go in there and holler at you. So um, somebody said, "How did I get into the porn industry?" That's another video for our exclusive content. I can't get into the nitty and gritty here, man, because we got some PG-13 tuned in, and I know sometimes I get a little edgy, but I got to keep it, under wraps to that degree. But if you go and on the memberships, we're gonna have all that freaky shit you guys like to talk about. So stay tuned, man. Scott West, thanks for the donation. Rockstream, man, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the donation. Jonathan Armstrong, thanks for the donation. Herc, what's going to happen to Tekashi 6ix9ine? PC'd? Yeah, he's going to be PC'd up, man. He's not going to be on the main line. They're going to have him PC'd up, bro. He'll be under protective custody unless the police just decide to leave the door unlocked one day and let somebody run up in there on him. Somebody said, Andrew Mendoza, thanks for the donation. Can you do a GoPro video in the NSX? You know what? I'm going to do a video. I got a camera I'm actually going to hook up in the NSX, and I'll be filming some videos inside the NSX once I get it back. When you making jail pizza puff? You know what? I'm going to have to hit up Chef V for that. He was making the pizzas in prison. He's the pizza man. You know what I'm saying? He was the homie getting down with the pizzas up in there. Super Miat Bros, thanks for the donation. Herc, you should help Chef V start a food truck. You know, man, Chef V got a lot of talent, man. I got a lot of love for that dude, man. And, he probably would kill it in the food industry. The dude, he's a hell of a cook. And that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to run that by him, man. Tell him that he should start a food truck. He should start an actual restaurant. Chef V. Amir, LB, thanks for the donation. When you going to update a commissary? Just brought 2 shirts for my next MMA fight. It's wig splitting time. You know what, man? Thanks for the donation, man. We're actually working on some new stuff on the commissary. I don't know if you've seen the pop-ups on the videos. We got a couple new t-shirts out. We also got the limited edition wig splitter tank tops, blue, red, and we got the blue Supreme, because some of you guys don't like red. So we got the blue Supreme. And, yeah, man, go on there and check them out. We got the t-shirts, blue and red. So you guys can go on there and check out the limited stuff we have for the summer, which is some new apparel. If you want to donate, you can go to the YouTube channel and there's a donate button. So somebody said, what's your thoughts on Sad Boy Loco, his attempted murder case? I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard about his attempted murder case. Kevin Kev, what's up, man? Big Hurt, tell Badger what up as well. Much respect for y'all. Florida Wig Splitter crew. Hey, man, shout out to you, brother. I'll definitely give Badger a heads up. I'll be talking with him almost every day. He's down with the wig splitting crew. So I'll be rapping to him, man. Let them know that you guys are sending shouts out, man. Can inmates play sports against guards in prison like in the movie The Longest Yard? You know what? I've never seen... I think they might have had a softball game. The inmates versus the guards. I think they did have a softball game at Sheridan. I want to say. And then I think they might have had a basketball. Some of the guards. But I can't remember. But I think they did. So, yeah, they do it. No tackle football, though, as far as that. They had tackle football one time, and motherfuckers was getting fucked up. They were busting motherfuckers up, man. So they stopped that shit. Too many injuries. But, yeah, they did have tackle football for a minute. It's supposed to be flag or touch. But it wasn't no touch. They was tackling. Hugh, thanks for the donation. Were there any prison murder that occurred while you were locked up at any time in your incarceration? When I got to Lompoc, somebody had just been murdered. When I was at Lompoc, allegedly a guy hung himself. I mean, I talked to the dude, not too long before that, and he seemed perfectly normal, but they said he hung himself. I seen a motherfucker bleeding out in the hallway. I just kept walking past him. I didn't stop or anything, so I don't know if he died or what happened. But I seen another motherfucker stuck bleeding, but he didn't die though. I seen him later on. But yeah, it's been some gruesome shit. You know, it's been a couple motherfuckers that's got poked up real good, but you know, I didn't hear about whether or not they made it or not. Who would you fight if you had to fight either Mike Tyson or Larry Holmes? Shit, neither one. Like I said, I ain't no boxer, man, so I'm not gonna pretend to be. But Mike Tyson, that motherfucker, I know he was about it. And Larry Holmes, I mean, shit, man, that motherfucker was hitting hard. Even though Mike Tyson put them hands on him for knocking out Muhammad Ali. Do you think Texas school shooter may get paroled and take Takashi? He may take the death penalty. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on with that, man. It's hard to say. Were you offered any jobs in prison? Yeah, man, there's jobs. I mean, if you want to work in the factories, I never wanted to work in a factory because to me, prison was slavery, man. I'm not going to contribute to the economy of the prison. So I only made like $1 a month, $1.50 a month, 80 cents a month, something like that. And I hustled. You know what I mean? I never worked for the prison in any capacity, which was going to make them any money. You know what I mean? And to me, I didn't go to prison to work. If I was going to work, I should have been working my ass on the street. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, thoughts on the Golden State Warriors visiting San Quentin every year. A lot of people are against it. You know what, man? Shout out to the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, all those guys, man, because, you know, sometimes you need hope in life, man. And a lot of people, you know, they're against them visiting San Quentin, man, but that right there might be a turning point in a lot of people's lives to do something positive, man. You know, sometimes you need that hope, somebody to kind of touch you in a way where you feel that there is something outside for you. Because a lot of people don't have that, man. You know, a lot of people, they don't have that connection with the society. And that's why people get out and do stupid shit because of that. So you can't treat these people like animals and expect them to get out and be productive. And you can't just forget about them, man. You know what I mean? You gotta have some type of humanity for those who are trying to change. And I think by them doing that, it's really a positive thing. Watlon, thanks for the donation. Where are you? How does someone get a private consult? How much per hour? Hey, if you want to know about the private consulting, shoot me an email at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com and we could chop it up about that. So holler at us through the FreshOutSeries email and I can run that by you. And we're based out of LA. Hey, man, it's about time for us to go. You know what I mean? It's about that time. But somebody said Kevin Durant ruined the NBA by going to Golden State. I mean, dude, if you were in the NBA, I mean, come on, man. You want to go get a ring. Everybody wants a fucking ring, man. I mean, you want to have a legacy and leave a legacy and have, when you leave the league, have something to show for. So I just like talent. I mean, I'm not in a position where I'm making $100 million and to play for 5 years or 150 like LeBron. But you can't get mad when these guys are trying to go what's going to benefit their families. Everybody has their own family. So they got to make the best choices for them. And if that's what it means is going to another city where they can get a ring, hey, man, more power to you, man. More power to you, man. Let's get the shout-outs in. Shout-outs. Everybody get the shout-outs. Once again, shout-out to all the Super Chat and members. Jeep34, Christopher C., Super Folk 6, Bounce Back Life After, The Prison, Patrick Rail, J-Man, Hugh Babalux, Hugh, Wardenson 10, Quadrex, Tyler Castillo. Hey, man, Cop Cam, shout out to all y'all. Jerry, Kevin Kev, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to San Pedro, Sacramento, Green Haven, Alaska, New York, Texas, San Diego. Somebody said, shout me out. Houston, Texas, Edrico, El Paso. Shout out to 209, Arizona, Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Shout out to West LA, South Dakota, Jupiter. Yeah, that's funny. Kansas City, Cincinnati, Ohio, Hollywood, Lombard, Illinois, Kansas City, Carlsbad, Modesto, Creole, Fontana, Altadena, Kentucky, Laguna Niguel, Midland, Texas, Mexico, Mexico City, Oceanside, U.S. Army, all our armed forces, 951, Japan, Canada, Los Angeles, New York, Turkey, Las Vegas, Houston, Texas, Oaktown, YOLO, Washington State, New Zealand, Florida. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who supported us. Nigeria, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina. Next week, there'll be no Prison Talk live stream. I'm going on a little vacation with the wifey, so I'm not going to be able to do the Prison Talk live stream next week, which is the 20th. So I'll be back the week after that. So the 20th will be no live stream Prison Talk, but we'll still have the content jumping off. A lot of good shit. So make sure you guys subscribe, support the channel. Love y'all. Everybody who subscribed and became the super members. Hey, man, you're part of the Wig Splitting crew. So Portland, Michigan, everybody who Guam, all you guys, Norco, Cali. Hey, man, we love y'all. And if you want to become a member, go to Wardison. Thank you for donation. Cleveland, F Golden State. I hear you, man. Go to the community tab on our website, on our channel. You can click on the community tab. Go to the. You can sign up to become a member. Check it out. And hey, man, I love you guys. But go to the website and actually to the YouTube channel, and you guys can sign up if you want to become a super member. And we're gonna have some really gritty content on there and some freaky shit that you guys like to hear about, but I can't talk about. So much love to you guys. Yeah, I didn't hear about the Green Eyes robberies, but we'll hopefully have some information and talk about a lot of this stuff again when I talk to you guys again. Kevin Kev, thanks, man. I'm gonna enjoy my vacay with wifey, and hopefully you guys have a great week, man. Great weekend, and show some love out there.